Welcome to Supernatural Saturdays here on the Bald Brad channel. What we're looking at today is Nuke's top 10 scary ghost videos. Y'all gonna be scared. It's the spooky, ooky, freaky, deeky that we're looking at today, trying to find that needle in a haystack video that gives credibility to the paranormal, the unexplained, and the supernatural. Hit that like and subscribe button. Leave us a comment down below. Share this link with your friends and family all over social media. Let's roll it.
Artist Susie Solmori says that her family lives in a very haunted house in England. The house, which was built in 1902, still contains strange items left by its former owners. But weirdest of all, on the third floor there is a very strange painting that was left there by a previous tenant. Susie says that this painting is the most haunted object in the entire house. She says that often her young niece carries on long, eerie conversations with the spirit, quote, Gilbert, who she says inhabits the painting.
What are you heard? I heard that. I'm not
freaking out.
I'm very small. I'm the small.
I'm not stupid, Gilbert. You're stupid. Harry, Hermione, move. If I saw a kid doing that, I'm out of there.
Smartest kid in class. Okay, not really.
Not really.
Do you want this or do I keep it? Okay.
Are you guys hearing those knocks like the thing's responding?
I'm tired. I'm hungry. It could get cold. You can't touch cold stuff. But I'm warm.
One day, Susie and her brother ask her niece about the spirit, Gilbert.
Did you like him?
Yeah, Gilbert's like one of my best friends.
Where did he come from?
I don't know. I think the man that used to live here painted it.
Is Gilbert friendly? Does he speak to you?
Yeah,
What does he say?
because I don't pray.
And this is the point when things take an even creepier turn, because Susie does some investigating and manages to find an old picture and some info about her family home. What she discovers is downright creepy.
Is that Gilbert? Is it Gilbert?
Here is a photo of the house from 1916 and it was built in 1902. So this would be the first or one of the first families to live in this house. As you can see, there are 6 people present in the photo. From looking at the English census records, I found that the father would be called John, the mother was called Maud, next to her on the balcony is her daughter Dorothy. The birth of a little boy called Gilbert was also registered here in 1911, so he would be about 5 or 6 in this photo. I'm unsure why he's not with the rest of his family in the photo, what they did to him. I just have an overwhelming feeling that something really terrible happened to him at the hands of his own family. The weirdest part is that this is where the sun painting is situated in the house. That's his room.
Things around the house start to get even weirder as one day when Susie is home alone, she starts to hear banging noises coming from upstairs. She grabs her phone and films as she goes to investigate.
Gilbert's just standing there. What's going on?
There is banging coming from inside the playroom where Gilbert's painting hangs. But when she looks inside, there's nothing there. Cut to another night, and as Susie goes upstairs, she again sees her niece doing something a little strange in the third floor playroom. The girl is prying away at the floorboards while singing, "You Are My Sunshine." And remember that the spirit Gilbert is said to inhabit an old painting of the sun. Odd coincidence? Maybe. But after the girl has gone to bed, Susie and her brother go back upstairs to investigate the area of the floor that her niece was picking at. What they find makes their blood run cold.
What is it? What is it?
Looks like it comes up.
No, duh, it looks like it comes up. You just caught your daughter opening it up. Of course it opens. Like the family pet. It's a photo of Gilbert. I knew you'd find this, Sanchez family. It says Gilbert. No, it's a Ouija board? Whoa, there's a reveal.
Underneath the floor, there is an old Ouija board with a picture of the sun that looks very similar to the haunted Gilbert painting. So is there a spirit named Gilbert haunting the third floor playroom of Susie's old house? And is this spirit sending messages through Susie's young niece? Let me know what you think. We need scare.
It is a little weird that just the way the video was shot was like, oh, the floorboard's loose. Yeah, no shit. Like, you just saw your daughter open it up. And then it's like, would you have that reaction of like looking and it says Gilbert and then just slowly flipping it over for the camera to see that it's a Ouija board? Do you know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you be like, honey, it says freaking Gilbert. How did I get there? You know, and then like flipping it over like, holy shit, it's a Ouija board with Gilbert on it. Like, there was no reaction. No, I mean, obviously I'm being over the top, but there was no reaction from that family. I need to swig of my coffee really quick. That was over the top. I hurt myself. But you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. You would have had a different reaction or some sort of reaction to that.
An urban explorer checks out a group of small abandoned buildings in the middle of nowhere, deep in the woods of Poland. Eventually, it gets too dark to explore, and he decides to leave. But hanging around till after dark seems to have been a terrible mistake.
Oh, man. This is gonna mess me up, I know it. Nothing spot on the roof. I missed it. You guys, oh. I think I see it. What? Definitely somebody on the roof. Oh, it's coming after him. Oh, shit. Run, dude. Run fast. Oh, man.
Someone can be seen chasing the now panicking urban explorer, and whoever it is seems to have come from right off the goddamn roof.
Yeah, dude.
The urban explorer runs off into the woods to escape, but whoever this strange person is now seems to be following him.
I'm gonna get ya. It's Gilbert. I found ya. I can't do this. Oh, dude, it like glides. Look at it. It glides. I noticed that when it's coming down the roof, it wasn't like stepping. It was just like, hello, I'm coming for you, freaky deeky man. You should have a firearm, dude. Ring one off. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, that's so. He's not even gonna yell at it. Watching it turn around, it's in front of him. Oh, it's still oh, shit. I don't like that. Like it's all walking all smooth, like Michael Myers. And there's like, do, 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 do. Bro, you need to run.
Thankfully, the urban explorer makes it home safe and shares his footage on YouTube. A curious viewer points out just how pale the unknown stranger seems to be. Another viewer claims that they too have visited the abandoned buildings and that they also saw this same creepy man. Either way, this strange guy swooping down from the roof to chase the urban explorer away is truly creepy.
Yeah,
it is. It seems like something right out of a horror movie.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we've always said this, that human beings are sometimes way more scary than paranormal stuff. Look, even if you're a man's man, having a freaky dude in the middle of the night that's pale coming after you is scary as hell. That's why you got to ring one off. You know what I mean? And we'll see. We'll see who the tough guy is now when I'm holding a Glock in front of your face. We'll see who's dope. We'll see who's legit. I'm surprised he didn't yell at the thing.
Ibby?
Like, back the fuck up! I'll kick your ass, man! I got nothing to lose.
And the kitty. TikTok user Ibby is recording a cute video for cats late one night when something happens that she still just can't explain.
I got headlights on that cat, huh?
One of Ibby's cats goes behind the curtains, then turns around and seems to disappear right into the floor. Now, I'm not even entirely sure what's going on here myself, because even when this footage is brightened, it's hard to find any explanation as to why that cat just disappeared. Unfortunately, Ibby didn't share much about the strange video, but all of her cats seem to be safe and accounted for. So just what is this?
I don't know enough about cameras to make sense of this because it's not on a Ring camera, right? So it's not like that old cliche thing that I talk about of taking an image and just capturing what's moving and it creates this kind of distorted. I don't know what this is. I don't think it's paranormal. It could be. It could be. But I just don't know enough about cameras of like how this could happen.
I'll leave it up to you. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in. But we also have blankets, pillows, and long... Anyway, shiptop5.com to shop now. Or, you know, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video.
We'll plug our merch. We got coffee mugs. We got a book. We got a Bald Brad Show store. Get yourself some merchandise for the holidays, folks.
The Ghost at Granny's. Italian YouTube user Simone Botte says that his grandmother has been experiencing strange, unexplainable events in her home. She says that her TV turns on by itself, windows open on their own, and creepiest of all, she often hears unexplained voices from somewhere in her house. Even though he's a bit skeptical of his grandmother's claims, Simone agrees to spend the night at her house while she's away. He's not really expecting to experience much of anything, but then he also begins to hear creepy sounds from somewhere in the house. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Allora, sono a casa di mia nonna. Allora, non so se sentite, praticamente sono a casa di mia nonna da solo.
Where's grandma?
E non so se sentite, ci sono un sacco di rumori che vengono da di sopra, qui e lì. Allora,
I definitely hear it.
Beh, buio pesto.
Is it grandpa?
La luce non va. Aspetta, devo mettere.
Simone discovers that for some reason the lights upstairs don't seem to be working. So he grabs a flashlight and slowly climbs the stairs in search of the creepy sounds.
A parte che c'è un gran rumore di vento e mi sto cagando in mano solo per quello.
Yeah, I'm scared too, man.
Quindi...
This is tough,
Adesso
folks.
sembra che ha smesso tutto quanto.
It's so dark. Oh, God, dude. Oh, I thought that was a person. I'm freaking out.
Ragazzi, mi sto cagando in
Yeah,
mano.
me too. Oh, shit. Oh. What?
Sei aperta la finestra da sola. No, vabbè.
Yo. Oh, what? Jesus Christ.
No, vabbè. No, vabbè.
Simone is completely alone in the house, but he hears a window and closet door open by themselves. Simone slowly begins to realize that everything that his grandmother has been complaining about is now happening right in front of him.
No, vabbè, ragazzi, io sono terrorizzato, ma proprio nel...
What? 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 Oh, it's moving.
Direi che vado via, perché nei film consiglio sempre questa cosa qua.
Yes. Yes, he gets
Quindi
it.
non sono
Good
più
man.
stupido. Ti giuro, vi giuro non riesco neanche a parlare oggi perché fatico.
Oh, what? What? Jesus. Dude.
No, vabbè, aspetta.
I feel like I'm just gonna see some dude just standing there. What happened earlier? Oh, the bed's made. The bed's made.
Gli sportelli sono aperti.
They're cleaning the house.
E il letto... Cioè, prima il letto non era così.
It ain't so bad. That's not so bad, right? Somebody making your bed, I mean, doing the dishes, mopping the floors. I mean, this is great.
Era... Non ho la voce, ve lo giuro. Non ho la voce.
Like, somebody's under the blankets, dude. What? God damn, man. Sorry. Lord's name in vain. I apologize.
Mi sembra il caso di proseguire con questa cosa. Non so come.
What? What?
Il vaso non era lì. Il vaso non era lì.
Oh.
Questo vaso non era.
Why you have a vase on the staircase anyways?
Non era assolutamente.
Is that a thing? We don't
The
do that in
chandelier
America.
swings back and forth on its own, and just as Simone is about to leave,
Somehow.
he hears movement coming from his grandmother's bedroom. He goes to take a look inside and discovers that the bed covers are now neatly arranged, as if someone came in and made the bed. Also, the doors of all the cabinets are open. Suddenly, the doors move again, and Simone decides to just get out of there. But inexplicably, a vase is now moved to the top of the stairs.
Adesso sembra che ha smesso tutto quanto.
Is that a thing in like other cultures that just have random flowers just sitting on a staircase? Guys, let me know. I have. To me, it would be odd, right? I don't know why you have them there. You accidentally kick them. Yeah, now you got a mess to clean up. Hell, maybe the ghost will clean it up for you. Hey!
Just then, Simone hears more movement from the guest bedroom. He decides to take a look inside. And what happens next is downright chilling.
Oh, dude, we're not done? I thought he was leaving. I keep thinking we're going to see like a figure. Like an apparition. Like a shadow man. Jeez. Oh, God, no way!
Did you see it?
Yeah.
For a split second, a dark shadow can be seen moving towards Simone as he looks
I don't know, you guys, if that's real. That looked kind of fake.
inside the room. He freaks
It's
out
so
and just
fast.
makes a run for it. And with that, he decides to stay away from the house for the rest of the night. Over the next 7 months, Simone and his grandmother discovered that the strange paranormal activity in her house might be linked to an old scarf that she won at a church raffle.
And if that wasn't enough, Grandma's been dead for 40 years.
Simone says that with his grandmother's permission, he threw away the scarf and that the strange activity in her house has now completely stopped.
I don't know. It just doesn't look, it looks too edited to me. Like, it looks like somebody threw in something and changed the opacity. It's too crisp. The lines, I don't know.
Ride of a lifetime.
You guys let me know.
Gustavo Alacares from Mazatlan, Mexico is celebrating his 10th birthday with his family in a small amusement park. After gathering his courage, the young boy goes on a roller coaster for the very first time. A total of 8 people get on the roller coaster, all Gustavo's family. His proud
But only 7 get off.
mother sits in the front and records a video of Gustavo's first roller coaster ride. But her camera catches something that Gustavo and his family simply can't explain. Something truly chilling.
Okay, there's nobody on the ride.
Tony.
Yeah, it's 100% empty.
Ay, mamá, me da miedo. Ay, me da miedo. ¿Otra vez?
Sí, son 3 vueltas, son 5 o 6 vueltas.
Somebody gonna be in the back car?
¡Está bien recio!
Abajo no, abajo, en la parte de abajo no.
¿Que no se cae?
No, la pista.
Ay. Ay.
Yeah, somebody's in that back car. Whoa!
Otra.
Ay, se no le da recio.
Y fue el señor que se detuvo, güey. Así es el juego, así es.
¿Mira un brincolín?
¿Cuál?
I mean, it could be a guy that's just crouched down. It's all faked. I don't know why you would do that. But definitely a guy was not there and then there. But as I mentioned, easily could be crouched down, which I don't know if you can do. I don't know if it's those rides are even big enough to do something like that where you're fully hidden. And it's not good for your back, right?
Ay, aquí donde va, me da miedo.
Comes around and then every car is just filled with people.
You see, none of Gustavo's family got in the last cart on the roller coaster, and it's empty for most of the ride. But during the second lap, someone or something seems to appear out of thin air. The figure is hardly noticeable at first, but then it seems to transform into a solid person, seemingly wearing all black and sitting all alone. Now, the roller coaster has not stopped a single time to allow for a person to get on or off. So just who or what is this? Now, what makes this capture even creepier is that years ago, 2 people lost their lives on a larger roller coaster that stood on the same land. After the tragic accident, that roller coaster was condemned and dismantled. It was replaced by this smaller, safer, family-friendly ride. So could this be the spirit of one of the victims of the older roller coaster accident?
Maybe.
Are they doomed to loop this track over and over? Let me know what you think. no room at the inn. Popular Japanese ghost hunter Shiro from the YouTube channel Kuro Shiro Channel is joined by his friend Tei to investigate an abandoned inn in the mountains of Japan. The inn was partially destroyed by a typhoon in 1982. The creepy inn is said to be haunted by the ominous spirit of a woman who is known to linger around room number 208. In an attempt to capture evidence of the paranormal, Shiro decides to leave a static camera recording outside of room 208, while he and his friend explore the rest of the inn. Without them knowing, the camera captures something downright creepy.
Yep, I saw that.
Something can be seen moving behind a decaying old Japanese sliding door. The two investigators have no idea what they just captured, so they decide that Tei should go and stay in room 208. Shiro heads off to explore the basement, so Tei is left completely alone upstairs in room 208. Suddenly something happens that chills him to his core.
見るとこねえぞ本当に。あ、なんか聞こえたしまったなんか白がなんかやってんのかな。ないよな。
What?
おお。何ね。おお。何ね。なんかさ触れた。
That wasn't his shadow?
やだちょっとシロやばいどうしようシロいるシロ
The investigator is touched by something that he can't see, and he just makes a run for it. When looking back at the footage, it's clear that there's a dark shadow that seems to reach out and touch him, even though Tei says that he didn't see anyone or anything.
I'll go back for you guys, just so you can see if you feel like you didn't see the whole thing. There wasn't much there.
To run for it. When looking back at the footage, it's clear that there's a dark shadow that seems to reach out and touch him, even though Tei says that he didn't see anyone or anything at the time. Then whatever this is seems to follow Tei, this time appearing as a pale figure caught by the static camera pointed at room 208. When the two investigators finally find each other again, Shiro decides that it's time to grab their equipment and just head home. So did their cameras capture the ghost of the woman who is said to haunt the abandoned inn? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. A scare at the Airbnb. Imogene from Alberta, Canada is spending the night at an Airbnb with a friend and her little dog Rosie. Suddenly, Rosie just starts freaking out at what seems like nothing.
Is there a ghost? Is there a ghost? Yeah? What is this first? Where's the ghost? Right there? Where? Where is it? She's staring at her.
Imogene jokes that the dog is barking at a ghost, and her friend is a little freaked out by the dog's creepy crazy.
Here's the thing. The dog is facing the door. There could be easily somebody on the other side of the door. I grew up with dogs. This would not be something uncommon. Heck, I've had dogs where somebody was walking on the sidewalk. We have a massive front yard and would still bark at the front door. So it could be anything.
See orange eye shine in the camera. But then things take a very bizarre turn.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Suddenly the little dog makes a run for it, and a creepy dark shadow seems to reach out for her.
Yeah, what
Emma
was
says that she has no idea just what this strange shadow could be, and she now believes that the Airbnb might actually be haunted after all.
What could that be? What do you guys think? Huh.
What the fuck?
The ghost of passengers past. This next creepy video was recorded by a bus driver in Santiago, Chile. The bus driver is completely alone in a parked bus about to start her shift at 8 a.m. in the morning, but she suddenly realizes that she might not be as alone as she thought.
Corre el tiempo. Hay un pasajero sentado en el asiento que va solo, al lado de la puerta. Nos movemos. Movemos. Y no hay nadie. Es un pasajero fantasma. ¿Cachan? Sigue ahí sentado. ¿Lo ven? Y las cámaras no están paradas. Siguen moviéndose. ¿Habrá sido alguien que se murió ahí sentado? ¡Qué hueva!
A security camera live feed shows a young passenger is seated next to the window behind the bus driver. But when she turns to look, there's no one there. The bus driver wonders if she might be witnessing a real paranormal event. Unfortunately, the video cuts right there, and it was reposted to the internet without a name or source. So was it a ghost, or just a very strange camera glitch? I leave that up to you to decide. Watch closely.
I'm gonna say camera glitch on that one.
Urban explorer Jimmy Jimenez has traveled to an abandoned ghost town somewhere in the mountains of Mexico. He stumbles upon an empty and seemingly barricaded house and decides to take a look inside. While exploring, he doesn't really find anything that strange, just an abandoned house covered in dust and dirt. But while his back is turned, something happens that makes you wonder if the house was barricaded for a reason. Something truly chilling. Watch closely. When Jimmy enters the old abandoned house, a doll can be seen lying face down on a chair in the corner of the entrance.
I say this time and time again, and it's something that filmmakers do, where you see magicians do this as well, where they try to capture something very specific in the frame of the scene that they want to highlight. And so he did it multiple times where right when he walks in, it just so happens that the camera frame is right on that stuffed animal, never looks left, never shows up, just has specifically that, and then heads right. Comes out, immediately goes right and has you look directly at the stuffed animal, doesn't look left, doesn't look up, doesn't change the camera because the focus is that he wants you to pay attention to whatever he wants because that's what's going to be manipulated. And so he wants you to be able to see the reveal of when he goes into the room, pans back, doesn't look up, doesn't look all around, It just so happens right when he pans back, you see the stuffed animal right in the center of frame. So he grabs your attention going, oh my gosh, look what I see. So that's what's taking place here. Completely false, in my opinion.
But when he returns later to the entrance, the doll is now seated upright, facing Jimmy as if watching him. The explorer is completely unaware of what has happened, and he leaves the house oblivious to what he just captured. Now, it should be mentioned that this footage has 0 cuts. You can watch it yourself on Jimmy's YouTube channel. Except for a stray dog barking in the background and the sound of Jimmy's own movements, no other footsteps or motion can be heard. So it's a complete mystery as to how this doll could have moved. Could it be that something terrible happened in this house? Is the doll perhaps a warning for Jimmy to leave? Let me know what you think.
Fake.
The late night visitor. Sandra Crocker from Lincoln, Nebraska wakes up one morning to find a strange notification from her Ring doorbell camera. The notification says that someone was at her door at around 3:30 in the morning. When she checks the footage, she is shocked. Something can be seen that seems to exit Sandra's house at 3:24 a.m. The unrecognizable figure appears small and wide at first, but then as it disappears around the corner, it seems to have grown in size and is now dark as night. Some have even suggested that it looks like the dark figure of a woman walking away in an old-timey dress.
I was just about to say that. That's what it does look like, yeah.
Now, Sandra doesn't know what to make of the footage. So, what do you think this could be? Let me know.
I personally thought when I originally saw this was somebody taking out the trash and they're holding, either they're pulling a trash bin behind them or they're holding 2 trash bags. That's what I originally thought it was. Now, at 3 in the morning, I don't know. What I can also say too is people do sleepwalk. So that's another possibility. Maybe her daughter was going out and doing something she shouldn't be doing. But could it be paranormal? Absolutely. It could be a freaky dude just doing some weirdo stuff. I've seen that a lot on that neighborhood app. If you guys don't have that neighborhood app, you should get it. A lot of Ring footage that people post of just randos walking up to their door in the AM range or on the sidewalk or in their driveway. A lot of weird stuff happens, folks. There's a freaky deaky people out there.
Thanks for watching. If you have,
I don't know. I didn't see anything where it was compelling to me of this was the needle in the haystack video. We have found some. So I implore you to go check out our Supernatural Saturdays playlist. We have a ton of videos. A lot of it is just me getting scared. But again, the purpose is us looking for that specific video amongst all this stuff that we got to filter through to find videos that give credibility to the paranormal, the supernatural, and the unexplained. Always love hanging out with you folks. I hope you had a good time on this episode. Give some love to Nuke's Top 5 by heading over to this channel, hitting that like and subscribe button. But don't forget us. We want your love as well. Leave us a comment down below. It does help the channel greatly. Hit that like and subscribe button. And share this link with your friends and family all over social media. We are growing here. Even if you are a Democrat, independent, we would love to have you join us. We are naturally a political channel, folks. But with that being said, I'll see you tomorrow here on the Bald Brad channel.